Hello, my name is Leslie. I am a servant of God. I'm one of 20,000. And what a place. Going up a mountain, Bryce Canyon. Anyway, here we go. You're an immortal being in a mortal body born into this world with amnesia. And this is the time of awakening, the time of quickening, the time of ascension. And just so you know, you have to want the ascension. You have to want the quickening. You have to want the spiritual. Because that's what we are. We're spiritual beings. We're actually beings of energy, and that's what our angels are. That's what the higher dimensional beings are, and try to wrap your brain around this whole thing, because it's not anything like you think it is. I mean, it's spiritual, so it's spirit. But this time, the gift that we're getting, the gift of eternal life, is in where the soul or the immortal energy of us bonds, completely with the body, that we have right now, into one being. Instead of duality, where you have your spiritual and your physical, we're going to be spiritual and physical, but in one body as one. So the duality will be gone. Instead of, the spirit being on the outside of the body like it is now, it's going to turn inward into the body. And then that immortal wisdom that we have, will combine with our physical, mental, and instead of being the mortal that dies, we will be immortal in the body, the physical body. And we'll be able to, be physical or spiritual. The body will do what we want it to do. So it can be here and now, or it's like Jesus walking through the wall, floating up into the air on a cloud. That's going to be us. We're right there. If you've been following or heard anything about the Ascension, there's all that new age stuff, but I say, stay away from the crystal huggers, because you don't need crystals to do this. If anything, it's going to be a crutch, So, I mean, I can do it without the crystals, but that's just me. I am a power now. I am a superpower beyond measure in the spirit, in the higher dimensions, which bleeds over into the physical. But it's not like, I can run through a wall or jump, or fly just yet. I'm on the cusp of that. But in the spiritual, oh yeah, we're very, very, very powerful beings. And that's why these demons, the devil, the evil, they feed off of our spiritual energy, through fear and hate and discontent, that try to draw you into that muck, that mire. It's like trying to walk through that muddy field, that you just keep sinking in it and deeper and deeper in it. So it's I don't know. It's just one of those things that you don't want to get involved in that. You want to stay in the positive, in the spiritual. Whoops. I don't know what just happened. Are we still? Yep. But anyway, we want to stay focused in our spiritual walk, which is love yourself. Learn to love yourself. And then love others as you love yourself. Do to others as you have done to yourself. Be loving and kind, being generous and charitable, helping each other up, lifting each other up. Because in the spiritual, we'll be able to do all kinds of stuff. The physical, spiritual, when you ascend and become one instead of that duality, that animal, caveman person and that spiritual person, you're just going to be that spiritual person. You're going to put away that caveman mentality and take up the spiritual. So where the heck is north? See, I hold a compass, and it's weird. I guess that is north. Okay. So let's go turn the other way. All right. So, well, I would have never guessed that was north. It isn't. Yeah. All right. See? Watch that. I'll let go. So what the hell? Everything's messed up. All right. There's north. Me and compasses don't get along. I gotta set it down and stand back for it. I don't know. I'm magnetic, I guess. But anyway, I'm just here to tell you that it's absolutely 100% possible. Get rid of your baggage. You're toting around all that baggage from those relationships and your childhood or your teenage years, or you just got to forgive and forget and get rid of it. So a lot of crap's coming down, and don't let it bother you. Don't get into the hate and discontent. Don't fall into the fear trap, because these entities that we call evil, devil, demons, Satan, they're all higher dimensional people, like fourth dimensional, and they know how to suck the energy off of you. I mean, even some people do it just naturally, and they're not bad people. They just come in the room and they suck the power out of you. You probably noticed that, and that's what demons and devils do. But if you don't let fear get in your way, or hate and discontent, or get caught up in crap, and you keep your power to yourself, then all is well, So I just encourage you to be loving and kind and generous and charitable. Remember, you need to love yourself. And who would have thought you'd run into a guy on a bike up here? All right. Wow, you're way up here.
Oh, this must be the main road, isn't it?
If you take a right, it'll go down to the main road, and then take another right.
Yeah, this would just
I just came up from the highway, not the highway, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was told that there's a really nice view up at the ridge.
Oh, I'm looking for a spot for my motorhome.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. Have a nice ride.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck on your selection.
Yeah. So it's totally possible. 100%. You know, the real meal deal. You know, we're ascending. We're becoming, we are all powerful. There's no doubt about that. It's just you don't know how to use it. You don't even know what powers you have. And the thing is like I was talking to somebody the other day, is you haven't even tried to use your power, have you? He said, no, I didn't know I had power. I said, yes, you do. You are all powerful. You just need to practice your powers. So I say the same thing to you, you know. Just ask the wind to blow on you slightly, you know, on a calm day or whatever. Just ask it. It's actually kind of sentient, you know. The wind is, and the rain, you know, the wind, the water, the earth, and fire. They're all sentient, and so is the earth itself. Once you rise up and realize this, you're gonna go, huh? No kidding, you know, really? And it's like, yes, you know, the vegetables we eat, they're living creatures. You know, they're sentient in a way. You know, it's like the scientists have recorded when you cut lettuce, it screams. You know, it does. You know, they've been talking about that for 30 years. You know, it's just never believed it. But now we can prove it. And the sun is blowing the CMEs and the gamma radiation, which is changing the DNA of the earth, the plants, the animals, and the people. You know, look it up. You know, it's space weather. Look it up. Everything can be measured now. You know, so there's no reason, well, I'll believe it when I see it, you know, and well, you can see it. You can measure it now. So go see it, measure it, listen to it. NASA sent out a probe in the path of our solar system as it goes around the galaxy, and they came into a spot that's just completely weird, off the charts. You know, they can't make heads or tails of it. It's called the photon belt, and it's where, like it or not, we are going to ascend to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th dimension. We're gonna, you know, and all the things that are not in those dimensions will pass away. You know, and NASA has already went and checked it out. You know, and you could look it up on NASA somewhere, the photon belt, and they'll explain what they know. But I know that it's awesome, you know, and that the black sun in the center of the Milky Way galaxy, the caretaker of that sun, the name is Alcyon, and Earth's name is Gaia. And if you look and study, you'll find that the planets talk to each other. They're alive. They're spirits, you know, and it's crazy. It's really crazy because, like the energy bouquet, she translates the communications of the planets, and then you watch it, and it comes true. And it's like, how do you know this? I'm communicating with the planets. You know, they're talking through these signs, you know. And see what I mean by this whole new world? You know, and a whole new world's opening up. So if you want it, you gotta look for it. You gotta ask for it. You gotta seek it out. The Ascension. Go to the Energy Bouquet on YouTube. Go to Space Weather NOAA on YouTube. Golly, there's other stuff where they're talking about it, like light workers, Black Eye presents. Um, there's some other stuff. They talk, and some of them are good, some of them aren't good. You know, there's a lot of different factions of the aliens, that the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of spaceships that are up in within Earth's atmosphere, above Earth's atmosphere, and all over our solar system and all around our sun. You know, you can look at it through the SOHO camera, NASA SOHO camera. You can see them every once in a while. If you go back in time, 2018, look up sun anomalies, you'll actually see the spaceships. It's crazy, you know, because of the ascension. They're coming from all over the universe to help us and watch us, because this is like the most important thing that's going on in the whole universe right now. Everybody's here, and if you look up, you'll see it. I'm not kidding you, man. I was a skeptic, but you can see it. You can absolutely see it. So remember the way, the truth, and the life, to, you know, the ascension, to our being changed in the blink of an eye. There's preparation that has to be made, and if all you do is read the words of Christ, or read the book of Thomas, which is the words of Christ, and then read the Apocryphas. It talks about these times. Read, God, man, there's books and books and books and books, and of what's happening to us right now. But the people that run this earth, that control this earth, you know, the evil, do not want you to know this stuff at all, because they'll lose us, and they'd rather kill us than let us rise up. Remember that. And the way to rise up is through love and forgiveness. So, and staying in the moment. Don't live in the past. There's nothing you can do about the past. Don't live for the future. Live for now. For the moment. For now. The moment, the moment, the moment, you know, and on and on and on. And don't worry about your bills. Don't worry about your everythings. You know, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but don't worry about it. What will be, will be. You know, the most important thing you need to do is to understand and become that loving, kind, generous person, you know, helping person, helping each other, lifting each other up person to ascension, because that's coming soon. I mean, soon, maybe, you know, in a year and a half, 2 years, who knows? It could come next week. I don't know, you know, but I know that the power is strong. You know, it really is. And it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And wouldn't you just be pissed off to the never end if you missed the whole thing because you didn't know? So I encourage you, you know, if you want proof, go to the NOAA weather station and watch space weather. Go to Wages World on YouTube. Go to the Energy Bouquet. Start listening. You know, she's telling you the truth, man. The Energy Bouquet. You'll learn a lot from her, you know, about the Ascension, what's going on. And then there's other places for Ascension information, you know, and all it is to be a loving, kind, generous, charitable person, you know, and getting rid of your baggage, you know, because no baggage allowed, you know. Good thoughts, good memories, good stuff, yes, but bad thoughts, bad energy, no. Okay? So I'm just talking your ear off. But I had to let you know this. It's been on my mind for days now, how I was going to tell you, where I was going to tell you. And I guess this is it. Around the campfire, or around the camp anyway. Those are some pretty good sitting rocks, isn't it? Huh. But, and good cell service up here too. Crazy cool, man. Crazy cool. But, hey, I'm pouring out my spirit on you. I'm pouring out love. unconditional love, divine love, healing love, love. I'm trying to lift you up, to bring you up. Come up here with me. Let's cross over together. We're right at the edge of the fourth and fifth dimensions. And come on up. All you got to do is put away your hate and discontent and put away your fear. You need to put away your fear, because the fear is very potent energy that comes out of you, and they feed on it. I kid you not, man. They feed on it. It's crazy. And none of, we're not supposed to know this stuff, but we're learning. Anyway, I just say good luck to you, and I'm praying for you, So God be with you. Peace and grace be with you always. And I'm with you. And I'm always projecting waves of love. Unconditional love, divine love, and healing love. So remember, everything's alive on this earth. Everything is alive in its own way. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So, from the pine forest of Bryce Canyon, till next time.